Mexico has a reputation for being the home of the all-inclusive beachfront resorts. But let's be honest, not all of them are worth your time and money. In fact, there's a high chance you end up booking a luxury experience and end up stuck in a small room at the hotel with a bad buffet, slow service, and overcrowded pool. Does the Riu Playacar fall into that trap? Or is it as luxurious as the owners promise it is? In this video, I'll give you the lowdown on this all-inclusive property. The Riu Playacar is one of over 100 Riu brand hotels spread across 21 countries. Dozens of these hotels are in Mexico alone, and each of them are pretty unique. So just to clarify, in this video, I'll be talking about the Hotel Riu Playacar, which is located right on the beach in Playa del Carmen. The spot is a little over 30 miles from the Cancun airport and is surrounded by several other all-inclusives, including a few more Riu hotels and many restaurants and bars. Despite being in the thick of the action, the Riu Playacar feels very secluded. It takes up a huge chunk of the beachfront and is large enough to keep you safe from the hordes of spring breakers out in the streets. The Riu Playacar is classified as a 4-star resort, and the lobby definitely reflects that. It's bright, airy, and colorful, but it's probably not the most welcoming or impressive resort entrance you'll see along the Mayan Riviera. The lobby has a bar, which is always a good place to start a vacation and mingle with other guests. The decor and fittings look fresh, which makes sense since the hotel was last renovated in 2015 and is one of the newest resorts along this particular strip. The Riu Playacar isn't one of those sprawling properties that you need a golf cart to explore, but it does have a lot of rooms, 369 to be exact. In high season, these rooms fill up fast, so it's always a good idea to start planning well in advance. Accommodations are split up into several categories, but the amenities don't change much as you go down the list. Each room is comfortable and has floor-to-ceiling windows with a nice view, flat-screen TVs, and well-stocked minibars. The standard rooms are approximately 300 square feet and either have 2 single beds or a king-size bed. The white and blue decor is inviting and fit for a beachside resort, but it doesn't really stand out much compared to other all-inclusive accommodations. The suites are slightly larger, they all have balconies and terraces, and in the case of the family suite, an extra couple of rooms. These bathrooms are clean and contemporary, and the terraces are a nice touch, but don't expect private plunge pools, standalone bathtubs, or butler service at the Riu Playacar. Not every room has an ocean view either. In fact, very few do. So be sure to check with the hotel staff in advance if that's a non-negotiable for you. Be warned, you may also be asked to pay an extra fee for Wi-Fi, which isn't ideal. There are 3 huge pools overlooking the ocean at the Riu Playacar, split between 2 adult pools and a kids pool. As you'd imagine, this pool area is huge and possibly one of the most active parts of the resort. There are waiters doing the rounds with food and drinks, frequent live performances, a swim-up bar, and even a mini water park in the kids pool. The downside to all of this is that the pool area can occasionally get too crowded, but apart from that, there's not much to complain about. The pools are clean, the lounge chairs are super comfortable, and the view is incredible. The stretch of beach beyond the pools, meanwhile, is probably one of the best features at Riu Playacar. Some stretches of beach in this area can get a little rocky and rough, but not this one. It's sandy, rarely ever crowded, and there is plenty of water sports equipment on hire. You can go kayaking, windsurfing, and even snorkeling. The only drawback of the beach is that the deck chairs aren't covered with umbrellas, but most guests get their shade from the palm trees, so I would say it's definitely worth spending a day here if it's not too warm outside. There aren't many dining options at the Riu Playacar, but the 3 restaurants and buffet do a good job of making sure that even the most picky guests are satisfied. The Palms Buffet is an all-inclusive option and is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It has a few live cooking stations where food is always served fresh. The hotel also regularly hosts themed buffets to ensure that there's enough variety. The 3 a la carte options, meanwhile, need reservations and are more formal. Jade serves Asian cuisine. Traviata has an Italian menu, but one of the highlights of the Riu Playacar is Turquesa, the poolside steakhouse with an incredible selection of meats. There are also 4 bars spread across the property as well, including the swim-up bar, the lobby bar, and a lounge area. If none of these options appeal to you, or if you're done trying them all, you're free to grab a meal or two at the nearby Rio Tequila or Rio Yucatan as well. So, plenty to eat all around. There's no room service at the Riu Playacar, but the hotel staff are friendly and prompt, so you're not going to have to wait for a meal or a drink too long wherever you go. Overall, I would say the atmosphere at Riu Playacar is super laid back, and you don't have to worry about large groups of partygoers ruining your peaceful vacation. But with that said, the hotel has daily evening shows and performances. There's also a daily show for children and occasional live DJ performances all throughout the week. The hotel's spa and salon aren't included in the all-inclusive package, but it may be worth it if you want a more laid-back holiday. You can get your hair and nails done here or visit the beachfront massage hut, which is a definite highlight. The property also has a spacious gym, 2 tennis courts, and a dedicated kids club. Enough activities to keep guests of all ages entertained. So, where does the Riu Playacar stand on the luxury scale? I would definitely say it's above average, especially for the price. While there's nothing special to say about its atmosphere or amenities, rooms are clean and spacious, the food is appetizing, and the stretch of beach is unrivaled. If you're looking for a more affordable, all-inclusive option, the nearby Rio Tequila might be your best bet. If you want something more luxurious, check out the Riu Palace instead. But if you're looking for an all-inclusive resort that falls somewhere between ultra-luxury and budget, you can't really go wrong with the Riu Playacar.